you have a lower chart, so you lose. That's everybody knows that, but you get more BUSD again and again and even more. So there are two options you can profit by holding: green candles, or the second option, more BUSD rewards. So even if we never moon, you will profit in one of these two ways. You just need chart movement. And if you look at our chart, we had much movement. We went down, we went up, we went down, we went up, and so on. And we want to continue that, not this waving movement. Of course, go higher and higher. That's our target. But on this way, you will profit and you will profit.
Hello.
And you will profit. Hello. So that's our function to our dynamic price floor system. We don't have this in the contract, so we can make it dynamic because of bots and so on, so they can't adjust them, and we're protected from that, and that worked very well so far. As I said, when we are at the cell tax of 100% and you are honeypotted, I said this is no problem, and the reason why this is no problem are our diamond hours. So we have a time floor from 22 UTC until 6 UTC every day or night, depends where you live, where we have the sell tax and buy tax freezed at 40% sell and 5% buy. So no matter how the chart looks like, you can sell every time at this point if you want. And if you hold, you will get, as I said, more BUSD rewards in this time. So you are never honeypotted for a long time, every day for a short time. When you want to get out, I can't recommend that, of course, but if you want, you are responsible for yourself. So you make your decisions. If you want to sell, there's always the time for that, if you want. And if you want to buy, this is all smart as well, to buy in at this point because of our buy tax of 5% at this point. Outside of our diamond hours, we have a smart buyback burn function. So when you see we are honeypotted, for example, 100%, our diamond hours begin and the sell tax decreases to 40%. We see it in our chart as well. It's possible that it goes down, but two things you have to remember before you take your decision. First of all, if you hold, you get the more BUSD rewards because of this high sell tax of 40%, and this is high. And after the diamond hours, if you stayed in, we buy back. We did this as well, and we see it in our chart. This works very well so far. So if you don't get out at the diamond hours, it goes up because the sell tax increases again to, for example, 100%. And we activate our buyback function. And at this point, we burn 10% of our supply so far. And these are the mechanics. You can profit in more than one way. Yeah, so that is our concept.
Okay, so I was just looking. It's sort of it's not a fork of DogeX then. So it's got unique code you built into it, but has some similarities with some of the features that were in DogeX. Is that correct?
That is correct. Yeah, unique tokenomics.
Okay, and how does the smart buy burn back work?
So we fund it with our taxes. So we take this funds and buy back it to us and burn it immediately. That's the way how we have burned 10% of our supply so far. But we won't announce the exact times. That's very important for us because botters can't adjust our buybacks. If we would announce it, the botters can always eat our buybacks, and we want to avoid that.
Okay, so when they're high, there's a 100% tax sell when it hits a price floor. Does that mean no one can sell at that time, or would they still be able to sell but be taxed at, or how does that work?
Sorry, can you repeat the question? Didn't understand.
When the price floor is reached, the sale tax goes up to 100%. So does it stop people from selling so that they would lose all their investment, or?
Yeah. So when we are at 100%, you can't sell at this point. So it just can go high at this point until the diamond hours, and then we can see the holders can sell. But we saw in the past days they don't do it.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. What people wouldn't do. Definitely. So you're on CoinMarketCap. You just launched there yesterday, was it? Yeah.
5 days ago.
Oh, on CoinMarketCap. So is it CoinGecko that
Oh,
you just launched?
CMC. Sorry. Yeah, yesterday. Yeah, CMC was yesterday.
It's my fault. I did say CoinMarketCap. Yeah. Yeah. So what's your background in crypto? If you could tell us a bit along about that.
Well, in the last years, I was interested in crypto, like everyone else, I guess. So the big ones like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and so on. And I got on BSC because I was interested in this topic and was an investor. Had many projects, was very interested in the working of the devs, was never a dev ago, so this is my first project. But talked sometimes with devs from another projects, and yeah, this time I wanted to make one for myself. So yeah.
And were you invested in DogeX and you liked the concept, so you decided to improve on it and make BabyDogeX? Is that how it came about? Or?
Sorry, can you repeat?
Was you invested in DogeX and you liked the idea of it, so you wanted to improve on it when it wasn't?
No, I wasn't invested in DogeX. I saw it too late, I guess. But I learned the tokenomics and thought, yeah, that's pretty nice. I think we can make it even better.
Cool. So then you are you a dev, or did you hire someone to make a new contract and improve on that, or?
Sorry, I'm not a native speaker, so can you repeat again?
Yeah, sorry. Are you the dev that's made the code and the contract, improved it from DogeX, or did you hire a team to?
Yeah, I'm one of the devs, or I am the dev. I made the contract, but not with DogeX, only BabyDogeX.
Yeah. So then you changed it so that it was how you would like it, and then launched 5 days ago, I think, on the BSC scan.
Yeah, 5 days ago. That's right. We had CoinGecko 2 days ago and CMC yesterday.
Awesome. So how does the tokenomics work on the buy and sell throughout the day? Because it changes at certain times. UTC is at 11 p.m. to 6 a.m. Where you have a higher tax, is it, in the night?
No, also we have diamond hours. So there we have a buy tax of 5% and sell tax of 40%. And outside of the diamond hours, it always depends on the chart. So our normal buy tax is 16% and added 4% for sell. If we go high, so that's our normal buy and sell tax. And all the other things depends on the chart. If we go low, it increases. And if we go high, it decreases up to 20%.
Awesome. And you've got, is that coming next, merch stores and the NFTs for BabyDogeX?
Sorry?
You've got, after the exchange listings, you've got the merchandise store and the NFTs coming for BabyDogeX?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We want, also, they are a long-term or mid-term things steps we want to make. In the first quarter of 2022, we want to make a unique NFT system. Don't want to tell too much at this point, but we're working on something. And we want to make a merch store as well. Yeah.
Awesome.
And
Yeah.
sorry, one point want to add. And we made a mini game, so it's not a AAA game or something. We want to start small, but we have a mini game with the BabyDogeX. You can play, and we integrated a reward system to this. So if you play this and you make high scores, you can get rewards for that.
Oh right, yeah, I saw that on the Telegram where the top players would win rewards. Yeah, each week. That's cool. Yeah. So I can open it up to rest of the team. Has anyone got any questions for Alan?
Well, you mentioned that you weren't invested with Dogex originally. So what about the contract was most attractive to you that drew you to making a new contract that had similar attributes?
The honeypot system. So the honeypot system in DodgeX, I was a little bit afraid of and thought that's not the perfect way because people had fudded there. We have some bad experience as well. So we wanted to improve that.
Okay, got you. And the contract isn't renounced, obviously, and clearly you can change the taxes, as you mentioned, during the certain hours. So I guess my question is, how are you going to instill the trust in the community? That it being your first token, how are you going to make sure people trust you?
Yeah. Well, I'm doxed. That's the first point. I'm doxed with another community. I want to say that name in this community, so no advertising. But I'm privately doxed with socials to another community. I can tell if anybody wants which community, if you're interested.
Yeah,
I had. Yeah. Can I tell the name or?
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
it's
go ahead, yeah.
Phoenix Holdings. It is. So there I'm doxed with the video and with my socials, and I'm community doxed with the video as well, where you can hear me speak. So it's the same voice and can see my face. So yeah, that's our anti-scam points, if you call it like
wonderful.
That might be a bonus for your community if you dox to your community as well. If you dox in another community, be good for you've got 1,631 holders, which is awesome. And only been out 5 days, so yeah, it's looking great for the project.
Yeah.
Anyone else got any questions for Alan about the project, BabyDogeX?
I think that was great.
Where can you see the actual tax? Because you said it changes throughout the day. So how do I know which tax is like at a certain time? Do I see it on Telegram or on your website, or where is it?
We have pinned it always, so you have to check the pinned message. It's always fresh, so you don't have to scroll up too much. And you can see it in the group name, and you can see it on honeypot.is. That's the 3 ways, but I think the most easy is to see it in the group name.
Okay, thank you.
What about the payout when the taxes go higher? I mean, how is that calculated?
It depends on the chart. So we set always new price floors, and so it's the dynamic. But you will see in the group, if you are in our Telegram group, you can see what the tax is.
The tax is changed automatically.
What about like how much BUSD rewards do I get if the sale tax is 75%?
Sorry, can you repeat?
Like, say if the sale tax is 75%, what is the BUSD rewards percent?
So when our buy tax is at the normal point, it's 6%, and it increases with in the relation of our actual sell or buy tax.
Yeah, I think it was sort of saying when it's at 75%, if someone sells, would you get a larger amount of BUSD rewards
That's
for
right.
the community? Yeah.
Yeah.
And what sort of percentage would they get from the 75% sales tax?
That's right. Yeah. So if anybody sells with this high taxes, you will get a huge amount of BUSD.
Okay.
And
Do you
the
know the
buyback as
actual
well.
percentage? 10, 20, 30%, or on the
The
sale?
rewards, the rewards 6% at the normal
Okay.
point. At the normal
Yeah.
point. So it increases when the taxes increases.
Right. So if
So
someone
with-
sells at 75%, would it be a lot higher?
Sorry?
If someone sells at 75%, how much would the BUSD rewards be to the holders?
In the same relation. So if we have 6% at the normal point, let me take a look. So it would 28% and some more.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So that's pretty high, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. Very good. Yeah. The paper hands would pay the diamond holders, basically.
Right. And
Yeah.
that's the whole point. Exactly. So if you hold, you have to profit in one of two options, BUSD or upper chart. That's nearly nothing else can happen.
Yeah. Yeah. And then you lower the actual buy taxes as well at certain times of the day. Is that correct?
In the diamond hours, it's only 5%. Correct. Yeah.
Right. Right. Great. So yeah, the paper hands can be selling, and then the diamond hands can be buying at a lower tax rate. Yeah. That's awesome.
Right. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
so if you see our chart, you can see the diamond hours boost yesterday. It works like we hoped. So everything is fine, I guess. And yeah, we want
Awesome.
nothing less than go to the moon.
Right. Yeah. So I can open it up to the investors. Has anyone got any questions for Elon from BabyDogeX?
Hi. I mean, first of all, good luck for the project. I just feel like, don't you think that there's too much like control on everything?
You mean to control the dynamic price floor system?
Like too much restriction. These are the hours. These are the not hours and all that stuff.
So yeah, we saw that's a very important point. We saw at the beginning some problems because there were too many people who didn't understand our tokenomics right. We know this is a little bit more complicated than SafeMoon, for example. So it's very important. You are very right. It's very important. Everybody knows what he does and he understands the tokenomics. We had some problems there because many people didn't know. And we had much pressure and a little bit fat for this. So we decided in the team we want to get everybody out who didn't understand or who wants to out for what reason ever. So we made a special event for. We deactivated the honeypot at this point so everybody could get out. And now we have a situation where you can see it in our community and in our group. Everybody understands what he does. So if the cell tax increases or even if we honeypot it, nobody complains and everybody understands why this happens and have the trust, and I appreciate it. But you're right, at the beginning we had some problems with the understanding there.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Anyone else got a question for?
Does the contract change the percentage tax on its own, or do you guys go in the contract and change it yourself?
Dynamic. We make it dynamic. So if we had it hard-coded in the contract, the bots can read, would be able to read this, and we have to avoid this.
So what does
To
dynamic
abuse.
mean? It's like when it reaches a certain floor, it changes, or how? Yeah.
Yeah, the floor changes. So when we go higher, so for example, we have next week a market cap of $10 million, for example, and then the floor is at another point than today, for example. So it changes every time, depends on where the chart is. But of course, it is able to get lower when more people sell at the diamond hours. So then it gets lower, of course. But then we activate our buyback system.
And during the diamond hours.
I think,
sorry, go ahead.
what I wanted to say, I think what he wanted to know is that, like, is it automatic or you do it manually, like changing all that, numbers and percentages and all that?
Yeah, we do it manually.
All right. Okay. Must be a hard work for using it. Too much mathematical stuff.
Yeah, I don't want to complain, but sometimes, yeah, it's hard, but we want to take this serious, so that's okay, I guess.
Cheers. Thank you.
Yeah, well, you've not renounced the contract, so yeah, you can change the taxes up and down. Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah,
that's right. Yeah. So if you're interested, we have some more steps, of course. So as I said, 2 days ago we had a CoinGecko. Yesterday we had a CMC. So we had a little bit mooning as well. But we are not finished here, of course. So we have some more things. I told about the NFT system and the mini game and our merch store and so on. But this is more mid-term or long-term. But we're working on exchanges at the moment. We want partnerships, more influencers, but we want more quality stuff, not anybody. So we want to pin anything. We want quality. We want to discuss this and works responsibly with the marketing funds, because the marketing funds is not our money, it's the community's money. So yeah. CMC trending, CMC airdrop. So
yeah, it's quite new, the tokenomics of it, I think. So you've got some investors that sold because they weren't happy with taxes changing, and other people are very interested in diamond holders probably in the community. Yeah.
Yeah. So with this tokenomics,
I'll
sorry about that.
Finish. Come on, Alan. You can finish, and then I'll pass it to someone was asking a question in the community.
Yeah. Okay. So I want to say, with our tokenomics, as I said, it's very important to understand the tokenomics at first, and I think you will get way more profit when you are diamond holding. So if you sell at the diamond hours, for example, you can of course lose money. So I don't recommend that. But we want to put the smile back on the faces of diamond holders, like in the times at April, May of this year. So this is how our concept, the target, works.
Sorry, does someone have a question? Yeah.
Yeah. So what percentage of the, that these taxes are going towards marketing and development? I don't know whether you mentioned it before or not.
We have 3% marketing. And at the normal point, of course, and go higher if we increase the taxes. So the marketing increases as well in the same relation. I hope relation is the correct word for this. Hope you know what I mean. And 4% buyback. So buyback is not marketing in a classic way, but that's the two.
The effect is same. Yeah, they both have same effect. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think green candles, we can call it marketing as well. So yeah, but the classic marketing fee is 3%.
And the liquidity pool is very good. It's around 30% of the market cap. Yeah, so that's very good.
Yeah.
Does anyone else have a question for Alan?
No, that was very resourceful. We're also going to be posting the video of this on YouTube so people can view it later as well.
Oh, that'd be great.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
We send a recording to you as well, Alon. Yeah. So, is there anything you'd like to say to finish off, Alan? If no one's got any more questions about the project?
Actually, can I say something quick?
Yeah,
Please.
sure. Yeah.
But you guys really, really have to understand. I have been holding since pre-sale. The amount of BUSD, I'm up to $700 in 4 days just because I've held through all of it.
Just
very great.
When the price tax goes so high and people sell, the amount that you get in those hours is absurd.
May I ask roughly what your bag's looking like, just so I get an idea of what entry points are?
I'm a top holder now, but that a lot of that came because I bought extras at the low dips or at the real low dips, and I bought during the 5%. My bag right now, let's say I'm a top 20 holder.
Okay, no, that's just I was just looking for roughly. I don't need details. Just one last thing. Can you post the KuCoin again so that I can get a better look at the chart? Please.
Oh, that would be for one of these guys to do.
I can post the link if you want.
Yeah, please. Thank you.
I'll just post the Telegram there as well for everyone. Okay, so has anyone got any more questions for Alan? No? Yeah, so if you want to finish us off, Alan, about the project, you can tell us anything we might have missed, and then I can finish the recording and pin that for us and send a copy over for you, for your community.
Yeah, so I just want to say thank you. I want you to remember the movement. With every movement in the chart, you will get rewards. So we will went low, we went high, low, high, and so on. And if you're diamond holding, you will get even more rewards. We heard it a few seconds ago. If you have any further questions, you can, of course, join our Telegram and ask one of the team or myself. That's no problem. We can answer them and can help you if you want. And yeah, I hope everybody understands the tokenomics. We know it's a little bit more complicated, but I think it's possible.
Yeah, anything new in crypto, is a bit confusing at first, but the people who get the hang of it are the ones that will probably reap the biggest rewards, like, with new tokenomics. So yeah, you're welcome as well, Alon, and your team to post stuff in the text chat over the next week or so, updating us how you're going and everything, to keep the investors informed. I'm sure there'll be a lot of people investing in the project. It's very interesting and exciting. After DogeX, and now you've actually got a contract that's working 100%, then yeah, people should really look into your Telegram and your project to invest there. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Thanks again for stopping by. This was great. I'm a new holder too.
Awesome. I'll be buying some. Thank you. I'll finish the recording and send a copy over to you, Alan, and then pin that for our investors here. It's been awesome talking to you. Yeah. It's always exciting to hear new tokenomics on the BSC scan, and wish you the best of luck in the future.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.